All right, welcome everybody. Today is cardio balance day. We're going to work some cardio intermixed with some balance. Once again, I'm not putting any music on. If you want to have music in the background, you're muted, so you can go ahead and play your own music. That's probably the best way to go. Let's go ahead and just do some rotations. We'll get warmed up here. So we're going to intermix some cardio with the balance. Make sure you can really work your balance while you do your cardio. You want to have your weights, balls, and bands ready too, but we can take a little breather in about 15 minutes and get all that together. Let's go up and over with the elbow. Look where you're going. Now stretch it all out. Excellent. Do a toe touch, reach up. Really try to stretch your arm out. Good. Kick to the side. Little push too. Hamstring curl, bicep curl. These are some of the movements we're going to do, and we'll work some balance too with those. Reach up. And knees. We're going to alternate. You can turn in direction, or you can just do them to the front. Turning might affect your knee a little bit as you pivot. So the front is always okay, and that's true about all this stuff. Keep it more to the front instead of twisting so much if you hurt your knees with it. Reach up. Keep kneeing. Excellent. Kick back. So as you do some of these balance things, be careful. Do it at your level. You don't want to hurt yourself. You don't want to overdo it. Excellent. Let's just take a minute and do a little bit of more stretching. We're going to do a little twist here. Look back behind you. And other side. And then tricep. You're going to push your arm back and then go to the side. And other side. Rotate your hips. Other direction. And then we're going to do one more stretch. One leg out, lean forward. And other side. All right, excellent. You can always have your chair closer by for some of this balance stuff that we're doing. We're going to start with just side to side, working like so. I'd like you to go really slow. Just get warmed up here. Work it for balance a little bit, even slower. Excellent. Go to a march. So we're going to do a 1, 2, 3, 4, hold. 1, 2, 3, hold. 1, 2, 3, hold. Good, and then you can start doing more of a step to the side, hold. Kind of starting off slow, just getting the heart rate up. Still working that balance though. Give it a good hold each time. You can always push more each time, go fast between the two and hold for a little bit longer. Couple more. Do what you can. Remember, you can still be doing this. You could be seated doing this. Keep going, just a couple more. One more. Excellent. Rotate. Good. Just twisting the body, stretch the back out. Push across. Look where you're going. I do little breaths all the time. It's kind of nice too. It's good to work your breathing. If you've ever had to work one of those things in the hospital where you have to do your breaths, try to work it, this would prepare you for that. If you ever have to do it, just really working the lungs a little, the diaphragm. Up and over. Reach in and spread your fingers. That's it. All right, give me some knees here. We're just going to knee on one side. You can touch the ground or not. Work your balance. You can come more vertical and then longer, vertical, longer. Give me about 4 more. You could be touching 2. Last 2. Excellent. March it out. Shoulder shrugs. Roll the shoulders. Other direction. All right, give me knees on this side now. About 10 of them. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Really working that balance. And 10. Back to a march. Let's do a right grapevine or just 2 steps to the right. 4, 3, 2, 1. Do a little hamstring curl as well. Couple more. Excellent. Back to that side to side. Little balance each time. Just one more set of this. Almost there. About 4 more. Back to a march. Here we go. Left grapevine or 2 steps left. 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can always go further, and that'll make you go faster. If you have enough room in your house there. If you're feeling like it's a bit much, you can always go shorter. Same pace, just different distance. So it speeds you up if you try to go a little further. Couple more now. And back to a march. Good. Hamstring curl or bicep curl, hamstring curl. So we're going to do 4 on each side. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 2 more sets to go here. Other side. Don't touch if you want to work balance more. Last round. That'll work it. And reach up and over. Stretch that body out. And here we're gonna do some kicking to the side here. Kick, kick. Again, we're gonna do about 5 this time. Let's start right here. 1, 2, 3. Notice I'm trying not to touch. Other side. 5 of them. 2, 3, 4, 5. Do what you can. Keep it low if you have to. 3, 4, 5. Other side. You can always touch. Touch here. Other side. Give me one more round. And last one. Good. Roll the hips around. Just relax those legs and hips. And other direction. Good, and then just raise your right leg up, and we're just gonna kick. Kick about 10 of these. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other side. I'll show you from the side. 1, 2, 3. Touch if you have to. Bring it down lower if you need to. 6, 7, 8, 9. Give me one more round. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's moving right here. Let's try moving at the hips. Up. 2, 3. Notice I'm doing a stiff leg. Trying to balance still. Touch if you have to. Give me about 5 more. Other side. You ready to go back? Here we go. Use the chair if you have to too. Kicking back. Try not to touch. 4 or 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Be careful. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. March it out. Here we go. We're going to get ready for a right wombo. Just going to go forward and back with that leg. I do a little weight shift just to show you from the side. That's it. Good. So we're going to step forward and raise the knee up. Step, raise, hold, step back. Step, raise, hold, step back. You don't have to worry about the arms, but you can come up and back. Just like the mambo. Go as slow as you need, but I'd go fast here, and then fast here, and then hold. Whatever you can do is okay. This allows your heart rate to go down a little bit, and then we get back into the mambo and bring it back up. We could go here and back, try to add to it. So here's the 1, hold, and 2, and 1, and 2. Give me one more round of that. Good, and then just go back to the mambo. Excellent job, keep it up. And back to a march. Let's march wide. We can go ahead and do some hamstring curl, bicep curls. So we're going to do 2 and then 1. 1, 2, here's your 1. 1, 2, here's your 1. A little different than how we usually sometimes do it, because more balance. 1, 2, 1. 1, 2. You can think of it as 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Here we go. Almost there. One more round of that. And march it out. All right, here we go. Let's do that mambo. Left mambo, forward and back. Just enjoy it. So we're going to start with that front knee that we were doing. So we step, knee, step, come back, step, knee, step, come back. It's just the mambo, but you're stepping forward and bringing the knee up. You can go a little faster when you're moving, and then hold a little longer. Couple more. And back to a march. Good. So march it out a little bit. We're going to go back to those hamstring curls. And we've got the other side to do. So let's just do some basic hamstring curl, bicep curls. So remember, it was 2 with the left is what it will be, 1 with the right. We're going to hold the right for 2. Here we go. Here's the 2. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. You don't have to touch the ground there and hold. You don't have to touch and hold. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. You can even add the jump and hold. But anyway, back to a march. Here we go. You get the idea. Let's do some shoulder shrugs. We're almost there. It feels like good cardio, a little balance at the same time. It's pretty nice. Good. Both shoulders shrugging. Good. And then just relax your shoulders. And I want you to relax here and just roll the hips forward. I'll show you from the side. I'm tucking the rear under. Roll the shoulders forward. And then up and back. All right. There we go. Inhale here. And exhale. Inhale. We're just going to cool down a little bit, and then we'll do a little more balance. But you did your cardio. Other direction. Inhale. And exhale. One more. Actually, one more of these. All right. Good deal. Let's continue with some balance. We're going to do 1 foot in front of the other and just kind of holding there. Now, again, if you want more cardio, if you want more challenge, just bring the leg up and down. You can go fast or slow, but actually slower is going to balance. It'd be harder to balance. Or you can just stand right there. It might be easier if you need to have your foot out a little bit. That's okay too. Don't do it so much that you're going to fall. And then what I like you to do is extend those arms. Lift the chest and just take about 2 or 3 breaths. You could use the breath while you're doing your thing still. But reach out. That'll make it even harder. One more breath. And relax. All right, switch sides if you need to with your chair or whatever you got to do. Other foot is in front. Do what you want to. You can do the leg up and down. You have another leg too. You can raise that up, back, and then down. That'll make you shift your weight and then have to come back to the center. Just vary it, enjoy it, do what you can, and keep your mind working. Keep your mind trying to come up with different ideas. Don't just do what I do, because then you won't be thinking so much. Think about what you want to do. Let's take 1 or 2 more breaths and just enjoy the moment here. and relax. All right, you did a great job on that cardio. That works your shoulders too, holding your arms like that. Let's go ahead and just take a little breather, get a drink of water, get your stuff together. I'll go now. So everybody go ahead and get your weights out. We're gonna get ready for some strength training. I'm gonna get my weights here. And that's some good balanced cardio, very nice. Let's go ahead and work. We can continue with the balance with a little strength training too. This is always optional. On this occasion, we're gonna raise the one knee and we'll just start with bicep curls. And I'll show you from the side. You don't wanna have a curved back while you're doing this. Try to lift your chest. So think about 1, 2 on the way up, 1, 2 on the way down. Keep holding that knee up if you want to. Maybe about 7 more. Three more. Good, and then we're gonna lean forward, relax the legs, put the hands at the hips, elbows back, push your hands back, and then come back to your hip. 15 of these. So that's triceps, working the back of the arms. Give it a pause so you really work those muscles. 5 more. And then we're ready for the other side of the bicep curls. I'm raising the leg up. I want to work some more balance here. I'm actually working core, which is a big part of your balance. Just don't let your arms go down real fast when you go down. Try to lower them slowly. That way you work your muscles more. And I'm exhaling as I come up. Got about 7 more again. That'll work your hip flexor in your leg, right in front of the hip. Last 2. And then we go back to the triceps. Elbows are back, pushing it back. And you'd be looking basically at the floor so that you keep your head in line with your spine. I'm exhaling as I kick back. Last 2. Excellent. Now you can put your weights in one hand, or if you have a heavy weight, you can just drop one weight and just do the one weight. And we're gonna do side bends. And so we're just gonna go side, open up, get a good stretch, and then crunch. It actually stretches your back out too. You might get a little adjustment when you do some of these things. It's a nice self-adjustment, chiropractor adjustment. But I am trying to keep my back straight. We don't want to do it like this. Then you don't get it, it's nice in the back. Give me about 3 more. And you don't want to go too fast, you don't want to hurt your back. All right, other side. Once again, it's about 4 or 5 seconds per rep. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Even better to slow the return phase down so we could go 3 count here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. So try to stick with that pace. Maybe about 5 more. So you get more out of it when you go slower. Last 2. Excellent. So let's go ahead and put the weights back in the hands. And we're going to do shoulder raises now. So we're just going to go up and down. So that's working the front of your shoulders. We'll do about 10 of those. So give me about 4 more. Try not to move your body too. Keep it solid. Last 2. All right, then we go to the side. That works the side of the shoulders. Ten of these. If you can't go all the way up, just do a little bit. It's okay. Do what you can. Last 2. And what's next? Reverse. So we're going to work the rear shoulders. I'm actually putting my palms facing back, and I'll push back. 10 of those. We'll do 2 sets of all of these. I'm trying not to move my body forward, but it's hard not to do. I'm trying to keep it still. Last 2. Good. And then we'll go back to the front ones. I go out a little to the side just for shoulder comfort, but you could go more straight up to the front even. That's okay. It's whatever feels good. Don't do what feels bad. That's not a good idea. The old pain gain thing is not really what you want. Give me about 4 more of these. It's all shoulders. Lifting things. They're not that strong really. So don't feel bad if it's hard for you. It's not a strong muscle. Let's go out to the side. Three more. Little exhale as you go up. All right, and then we push back. Keep working those lungs. Forceful exhale as you push back. Excellent. And not only is it important to work your breathing just for your lungs' sake, but it also helps your coordination. In karate, we used to say that synchronization is coordination is the synchronization of your body, your mind, and your breath. All right? So think about that. Let's go ahead and move on to the band, and we'll do some other exercises here. All right, so grab your band. I'll get mine out here. Had it somewhere, but I got others. Okay, I got a band. Let's go ahead and put the band behind the back. I'll talk more about coordination here in a minute. Let's grab the handle, grab up higher, and we're pressing out. So really coordination is just when you move and you think and you breathe all at the same time. So if you can get one of those ingredients right, then it kind of helps out the other 2. That's why it's important to exhale as you press out, inhale as you go back. That'll help your whole body be more coordinated. Give me about 2 more of those. Working the chest. All right, let's go ahead and put the band over the shoulder. And we're gonna put the one hand, the same hand that's on the shoulder is over, or the band is over. Grab in front, press it down. That's triceps again. But press straight down with it when you do it, so you really get the triceps. It just really helps to press straight down. Give me about 4 more. Other side. Handle in through the back side. Press it straight down. Don't forget your posture. Lifting that chest. One more. All right, then we're going to repeat those two exercises. So behind the back, choke up on it. You can also just grab the band like this too if it doesn't bother you. That's one way, and you could even kind of do this sort of thing. The one thing you don't want to do is wrap it around your arm and cut off your circulation. However you want to do it. Once again, I'm easy. Press it out. Let's do about 15 repetitions. Let's think about the count here. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. So a little slower on the way back. I tend to get in a hurry, so it's good to slow it down. We can do that forceful exhale as you press out, and then come back with it. So I inhale here, exhale. Exhale fast, inhale slow. Because if your arms are moving slow, you want to have your exhale move, or your inhale move slow, you see? So arms move a little faster here with the breath, and then a little slower as you inhale. That's that coordination. And then if you just put your mind to it, then you'll be totally coordinated. Don't have to worry about the body so much anymore. Last two. All right, let's go back to those triceps. Last one with the band over the shoulder, and we're going to press it down. So after this band, this tricep exercise, we'll stand up with the ball and do some leg exercises, and then we'll stretch. Try to push it straight down. That really works those triceps. Give me two more. All right, switch sides. That's 6. Let's do 6 more. 2. Think about that speed again. 1 more. And relax. All right, let's get your ball out. You can do some of this stuff seated as well. So whatever you want to do, I'll give you options. So if you want to stay seated, go ahead. But I'm going to go ahead and stand up. And I'm going to grab this ball here. Oh, I found my band. It's on my chair. All right. Even I can be forgetful sometimes, so don't be hard on yourself. Just enjoy life. Let's go ahead and put the ball right above the legs or above the knees. And we're going to do little squats here. I'll show you from the side. I'm just sitting back. Just don't want to put your ball right on your knee joint. Keep it above your knee joints. So we're just going to sit back. Now, if you want to seated, you could just do squeezes. That's an option. Whatever you want to do. I'll give you options here. So I'm going to do about 15 of these squats. This is 4. And let's think about that count again. 1, 2. Actually, it'd be 1, 2, 3. And then 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. In this case, gravity helps you out. So you got to slow it down a little bit, make those muscles work. You could even do like a 1, 2, 3 count. And then power up with a 1 count. 1, 2, 3, and push it up. 1, 2, 3. Now, if you're doing mini squats, you just sit back. 1, 2, 3, and then power up. Sit back. 1, 2, 3, and power up. So there's lots of options here. I lost my count. I was counting the count out. So let's do about 3 more. Good, and then we're just gonna do a toe touch reach across, just kind of stretch things out a little bit. Reach up with one hand. All right, we're gonna finish with the lunges here. We're gonna step forward, or at least the standing part, we'll finish with the lunges here. Step forward, lunge, twist, and then come back to center. Other side, you could just do a step, a twist, and back to center and back. So alternate feet. You can go down and up if you want to, down and up with the twist, and then step back. So I inhale here, exhale back. Inhale, exhale. So you don't have to go deep if you don't want to. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Be careful though, it'll work your balance. You can do it without the ball too. Do about 4 more total. Last 2. Excellent. All right, we're gonna have a seat with the ball. I got 2 more exercises that I want to do seated. Let's start with the sit-ups. So put it at your lower back. And I just want you to work your abs a little bit here. About 25 reps. So we're not gonna do 2 sets, just lots of reps. Maybe even 30 reps. This is about 5 right here. Stop if you need to. The inhale is here. And then exhale. So definitely 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2. So got about 20 more to go. Almost there. Keep it going. I know it's a lot. Let's do 10 more. Remember that breathing and remember to tighten the belly as you sit up. We've got 8 more to go. 7. 5 more. Last one. Excellent job. So I got 1 more exercise for you. I just want to work the knees a little bit here and the legs. I'm putting the ball underneath the leg and I'm going to go ahead and keep it solid. So I'm actually going to keep the leg tight the whole time, tightening up all these muscles. And then I want you to just lift it about 1 inch. Not too fast, kind of control it. And just kind of lift it up and down. Try to keep your back straight. Maybe 10 more, just 10 more. So we're doing 20 of these. All right, let's try the other side. Last round, and then we'll stretch. So try to just do 20 of these. That's 4. Keep that leg tight. 8 more. Nice job. All right. go ahead and just put your ball wherever. And we're going to march this out a little bit. Just kind of shake it out, whatever you got to do. Maybe do some kicking. Yeah, just kind of work it out. Okay, and then put your one leg forward and take a deep breath in. Stretching the back of your legs here. Straight from the side. Good. Try to keep your back nice and straight and try to stretch the back of your legs so you feel it in the leg muscles, not the lower back. We'll stretch the lower back here in a second. But take your time to just kind of stretch the legs. Good. And then just relax your back and stretch a little further. Let it stretch in your lower back a little bit, but be careful. Don't hurt yourself. Excellent. And then you're just going to point and flex your foot. Roll it around. Other direction. And other leg out. Deep breath in. And exhale. So again, we're going to really try to focus on a straight back and chest forward. So imagine I've got a ruler right on your back there, and you should line right up with it. Enjoy it. Let's do a couple more breaths. Nice and easy. And then relax your back. Stretch your back a little bit. Okay. Go ahead and point and flex the foot again. Roll it around. Other direction. And then you're just going to reach up, lift the chest, kind of look up at the ceiling, and take some deep breaths in your stomach area. So you should feel your stomach stretching a little bit. Okay, and then we're going to cross the legs either low or high, and just leaning forward, stretching your hip a little. And hugging up to the knee, just pulling it across the body. Okay, other side. Good posture again, that helps stretch this hip. Otherwise, you just stretch your back a little bit, or you don't get the hip as much. One more breath. Okay, and then hugging up. And then we'll do an inner thigh stretch. So the legs are pretty wide, and you lean forward. And then we'll do what we call in yoga a seated triangle. Look up at the hand, but also look back. And other side. You can also think of it as a side bend. Okay, a couple more stretches. We've got the neck and the hands. So let's go ahead and look to the side and stretch the neck. Think about trying to pull your shoulders down as much as you can as you look to the side. Other side. Good, and then we have the hands. Open and close the hands. Push out, pull the fingers down, stretch the wrists. And then make a fist and just kind of roll your hands around. Other direction. Okay, so we're just going to finish with a couple nice breaths here. Inhale, reaching up. And exhale. One more. All right, excellent job, everybody. Way to go on the cardio balance.